to have a public hearing, and then it has to have a work session to member. I do not, except for the last session of 2 times in a cycle in my committee, Lee Byers is close to this, does not do a work session on the same day of a public hearing. That way he schedules a public hearing, 1 meeting, and then he'll at least have time for people to react and put public input in, whether they agree or not. Doesn't mean it's not going to do it. And then they'll schedule a work session. So it could be anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks in advance, but then the cutoff is down at 24 hours.
Okay.
And as I said, if you come in to do testimony inside the 24-hour window or the day, then on the Senate side, like I said, they're setting up a kiosk in which they will scan it for you, or they will give you the copies. It's 15 copies of whatever testimony you have in the Senate side.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys should, like 20, I don't know, 20, 30.
Yeah, there's a minimum you have to have, right? You can't schedule something out before the meeting except in an emergency case at the end of the session.
Right.
But the intention that we're operating under, I just talked to the chair of healthcare last night about this, is whenever an action is taken relative to something in our committee, we'll post that immediately. We're meeting next week. We had 900 and some bills read on the floor last week. We're meeting next week to pull out the healthcare bills that are ready to roll, there are no questions about them, and put them on the schedule. So the first 3 or 4 or 5 meetings will be pretty well laid out well in advance of what we're going to cover in those meetings. The rest of them we're going to schedule as soon as we can. And the way Greenlick and I work it, and he's pledged to do that even though I'm no longer co-chair, is that we'll sit down and discuss each bill, and he can jolly well whenever he wants cancel a bill. He's got the authority, but it's not generally that draconian. We'll have to talk about it. We'll try to move as many bills as we can. We both firmly believe that most bills warrant discussion and public exposure.